rumors had been spreading across the forums for a number of months now. Forums which I never look at, by the way. They said that ArenaNet was working on something big, something that would, well, I don't read the forums. All I know is like there were whispers and there were things that were saying, well, ArenaNet's putting a lot of energy and effort into this nameless thing. The forums couldn't nail it down, from what I've been told. The forums couldn't nail it down. I was like, there's something important happening here. It's not an expansion, and you know the Living World Season 4 is still going on. Whatever. It wasn't that. It was something. The forums couldn't quite put their finger on it, and last week, it was announced that after a 4-year time gap, or maybe it was 3 years, 3.5 years, I'll say 3.5 years, after a 3.5-year absence, the Festival of the Four Winds would be returning to Tyria. Now, for those of you keeping score at home, this was before I started playing Guild Wars 2. So I'd heard about this legendary Festival of the Four Winds, but that was quote-unquote before my time. So I didn't really pay it much attention, and I didn't, whatever. I didn't care. Now, there were relics of it that were left over. There were festival merchants that offered up stuff that you could only get from the Festival of the Four Winds. But, I mean, what could I do about it? So last week, ArenaNet dropped a hell of a bomb. The Festival of the Four Winds is going to be slotted in as an annual festival right in the middle of summer. And the hype train went woohoo! And it's been nothing but that in open chat for like a whole week and a half now. So I'm going in with my gal pal, my favorite, Sandra Solor, my level 80, yeah, not that really matters. My Norn Soul Beast, she was my very first character, she remains my very best character, and my most upgraded character. So, she's always the first one to go into any kind of story mode, any kind of events and festivals and things like that. She's always the first one in. She's the first one in, she's the last one out. She is my bae? Is that how that word works? But enough with the intro. Let's get to this. Oh, she's also a flax farmer, which I will detail for you momentarily here. Okay, Festival of the Four Winds. Let's do this. I'm assuming that's what this mail is. On behalf of Queen Jenna of Kryta and the Captain's Council of Lion's Arch, you are cordially invited to participate in the return of the Festival of the Four Winds. High atop the Labyrinth Cliffs, yeah, our Zephyrite friends have been working in tandem with Lion's Arch to host an incredible variety of fun vendors and events to entertain visitors from all across Tyria. The celebration of unity and peace in Guild Wars 2. What kind of game is this? It's a game, it's not a game. The celebration of unity and peace between our cultures is more important than ever before, and we hope that you will join us in the festivities. In the spirit of cooperation, Queen Jenna has personally overseen the reopening of the Crown Pavilion. Oh, they opened Crown Pavilion! Featuring a variety of challenges, both new and old, for Tyria's finest to test their mettle. Transportation to the festivities couldn't be easier. Special hot air balloons, are now stationed in each nation's capital city. Visitors can also sail directly from the ship from Lion's Arch. We look forward to seeing you at the festival. So they've opened up, okay, so there's going to be an airship right there. There's, I've heard of something called the Queen's Jubilee, which happened around the same time as the Festival of the Four Winds. The Queen's Jubilee, in case you ever wondered what this giant hole in the ground of Divinity's Reach is, the Queen's Jubilee, which means 10 years of Queen Jenna being on the throne, was a celebration. Now this was before, as I understand it, the Queen's Jubilee happened before Living World even kicked off. So Scarlet Briar had not happened yet As I understand it, that had not happened yet. So the Crown Pavilion is kind of a giant stadium, or it's an arena of some kind. But if you weren't here for the Queen's Jubilee, or the Festival of the Four Winds for that matter, then if you tried to glide or ride a mount down in there, you would be teleported out instantly, because there's like nothing in there. But I couldn't remember, just because I'd never experienced it before, if the Festival of the Four Winds and the whatchamacallit, Queen's Jubilee and Festival of the Four Winds, if they were tied together or not. I didn't know. But apparently they are tying them back together. Let's see what this message says. Visit the Labyrinth Cliffs and Creme Pavilion to participate in festival events, earn prizes, compete in summer games, or just relax in the sun. The Labyrinth Cliffs, if I remember correctly, is right here. This is a mysterious little area in the tarnished coast between the Grove and Radasum, Metrica Province, and arguably Kaladin Forest as well. This is where the Festival of the Four Winds happened. If I remember correctly, this is where it happened. At least I think it was. I don't think it was here. No, because this is, what was that? That's Dominion of the Winds. That's something completely different. This whole area in here, that's different. So anyways, the Labyrinth Coast, that's what this is right here. But this area has never been available. Now, if you played Living World Season 1, you had South Sun Cove, and I mentioned this previously in a jumping puzzle video that I recently made, which, by the way, this is the entirety of it. South Sun Cove is a leftover of Living World Season 1. It's the only thing left that you can still interact with Living World Season 1, if you had never done that before. So the Labyrinth Cliffs, or whatever it is, I've never seen this before. So it'll be interesting to compare notes. Right, I want to go to a city. Let's go to the home city. I like Holbrook. Holbrook is always fun. I had this weird idea that I really like Holbrook, not just for the architecture and the location, but also the music is very soothing. I really, really like it. It's, for lack of a better word, magical music for me. I had this weird idea that I would recreate one of the five halls, great halls or whatever it is from Holbrook in Minecraft. I'm not huge on Minecraft, but I had this weird idea because it's just such an amazing place. Wow, can you like get to these Festival of the Four Winds thingy already? Okay, let's see. Hot air balloons. Balloons. Oh! Wow, okay, there it is. I suppose I babble a bit when I get excited. I suppose nothing I do. Is that probably why it's taken me 10 minutes to get to this point? Why would it be a hot air balloon when we've got packed airships? And I suppose this is the civilian version. Well, they give you a choice. Actually, I'm fine. I'm just going to stay right here. No. Let's go Labyrinth Cliffs. The Zephyrites are the ones who were running the Festival of the Four Winds, but after the festival ended, the Zephyrites were mentioned again in Living World Season 2, and you haven't really heard from them for, well, 3 years. So when ArenaNet announced that the Festival of the Four Winds was coming back, they said, we're going to try and close up a little bit of that story arc and update you on what happened to the Zephyrites after the devastating attack that they experienced in Dry Top, and also Silver Waste to a degree. So I've never been here before. I have no idea what to expect here.
Capture?
Yes, it's quite simple. You merely connect the two lightning and harness the electricity into...
Harness? My dear creature, you cannot harness, capture, contain, imprison, or otherwise confine the aspects. You walk a very fine line. I would not share these projects of yours with the rest of my order.
Scientific progress cannot be contained either. I assure you.
Air control tower right there. I'll say it right now, I have no idea, I have no clue what is new and what is old in here. All I know is that, well, I can tell you right now, the updrafts, those are new, because there were not mounts, but there was also no gliding at the time, so I have, this is all new territory for me. These are all people that you encountered in Living World Season 2. Well, okay, I guess that's it. Aspects, these stone thingies here, these were... You could still find these in Dry Top. And again, this is before mounts and all that stuff, so... I need to repair my armor.
In our time of great need,
Good to meet you.
the Zephyrite came together and helped us rebuild Lion's Arch. They showed us that in the midst of great strife, there can be even greater unity. That despite seemingly unending conflict, our alliance, our friendship, remains unbroken. It is in this spirit that I, on behalf of the Captain's Council, commence this Festival of the Four Winds!
Oh, hello. Where'd everybody go? Well, that was strange. Actually, I'm gonna turn this back on. Let's see.
Enjoy yourselves. Look around. Have some fun. Buy something.
Oh, stop walking. Thank you. I have a griffin, but I don't consider myself a pro with it. I've never done any of the challenge, or I haven't done any of the challenges with it. Sanctum Sprint. If you've done a mount race in Path of Fire or any of the other areas, the music that they play for the mount races actually came from the Sanctum Sprint originally. That's where that soundtrack, that particular music score came from. So the Sanctum Sprint was racing in Guild Wars 2 before Living World Season, or before Living World even happened. Let's see. Scavenger hunts. No doubt they've been mount-proofed as well, so... Must be a scavenger hunt of some kind outside of this map. Master of Wind? I thought you were dead. Oh. guess he did survive. Oh.
Why would you? Oh, I'm not pretty. I'm scary and mean. Remember that. Spread that around. Tell your friends.
You know, since this is a festival... Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh, boy, there's a whole bunch of stuff. How many others? 60. Yeah, I thought there might be a scavenger hunt of some kind. Zephyrite supply boxes, that must be the currency. Crown Pavilion. I'm almost at 15,000 what are those achievement points, so I think I'm going to be filling it up by the end of this week. Jobert again? Oh man. That little Quaggan gets around, doesn't he? Wait, who? Ella McKay.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Why is everybody gathered here? What's going on? Who am I talking to? They're covered up. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, what? That is not where I thought I was going to be. Wow, okay, so much for saying that it was all the way over here. So either they, like... Was it always here? I don't know, I'm gonna... Presumably it was, I don't know. Wow, that's totally not where I thought I was going to be. That whole spiel about, oh yeah, it was originally located over here. I might be totally wrong. Diving goggles. Let's see what's inside of anything. Diving goggles. Is anything bad under me? Probably not. Okay. Yay. You're kind of label. What? Oh, I know why. There we go. Done. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be any, oops. There doesn't appear to be any, mineable materials. I'm not complaining, just doesn't appear to me. Must not be that kind of map. What? Okay. is one of those rare opportunities to show off what Sanders looks like without the hat. I completely forgot I made her slightly red hair. Okay. My intent when I made Sanders is I kind of want, like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into because she was my first character, so I made her as stocky as I possibly could for a female Norn. Like, I made her as, not super muscular, but like well fit, you know, stuff like that. I didn't want her to have a real thin body, so I was like, she's muscular, she's got to be able to climb trees and do jumping and shit like that, so yes.
How may I assist you?
Because I had no idea what I was going to... Hello. What is that? Me too. I want to do it, but I don't make it. Oh, I made it. Oh, this is not fair. Can I even talk to him? If I can stand on him. Can't do it. Oh, well. Aha. Those give me anything? No, they do not. Because I just mined these from the quartz mine right underneath me, so whatever. Nah. Okay. They're either gonna go what or they're gonna laugh. Yeah, they're like, what? Ooh, forgot about that. Oh, now I suddenly want one. Okay, so where are we gonna go? Wow, that's a lot of merchants right there. Good grief. How come they can cross arms, but I can't? Oh, there's another seat up there. Could you cut that any closer? About ready to jump ship myself, but I'm a little curious to see what will happen. If anything. I wonder if I can talk to the thing.
Welcome.
And to think this wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for the fact that they introduced chairs a couple of months ago, or being able to sit in chairs a couple of months ago.
Hello there.
So I've already recrossed where I was previously. Why is this guy cutting it so close? What is going on here? This is so wrong. Come on. Oh, that was a thing. To business, I saw a sky crystal or something over here. That was a pleasant little trip. And granted, we're all about going faster in this game, but that being... Whoa. Whoa. But that being said... No, don't fall in. I'm sure there's an achievement for that cow, but that being said... Lupin. Yeah, get there. Get there. I'm doing the Sakura. These things are all over the place. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here. What do these do? Central mastery experience are traded in... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, pick it up. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Can I do a threefer? Let's see. Oh. Oh, I got it. Why'd you go in the water? Reminds me of the, whatchamacallit, the casino blitz in M. Noon. That's pretty much what it is.
I like it.
A fitting reward.
Got him, didn't I? Ah, I breezed right past him. Come on. Nope, don't in the water. Did I breeze right past him again? Oh, for... This is annoyingly difficult. So now I got 2. Screw it. Not worth my time. I've circled that thing 3 times. It's not worth it at this point.
I'm always achieving greatness.
Oh. 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 Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I wonder if they have any ornery crabs in here. Whoa. I've heard this song before. Ooh, what did I just trigger? What? Ah, I missed it. I got to the other one. Is it just those 2?
Dying at that thing? I guess you're right. Everyone else looks different. We don't stand out quite so much.
Exactly. And according to Rox, that's the point of the festival. While we may look different, we're all quite similar.
The The Omicron is something that was introduced in Living World Season 4. Was it bug in the system? I think, was it bug in the system? Yeah. So it would be the second chapter. So they've got Omicron. Those were not here previously. Oh, I wonder. Oh, it looks like even if you can't... Huh. So if you don't have a mount, you can use a mount. That's nice of them. Basic merchants.
You break it, I break you.
Festival merchant. Okay, festival rewards merchant. Let's see, what do we have here?
Well,
What was it? Oh. That's a Living World Season 1 thing right there.
Samples available for a small
Back item.
Need a little spice in your life?
It's just a little flower thingy. Gosh, I wonder if I should get the... Oh! Expensive. And that is a helmet.
Let's see the color of your coin.
Meh. Here we go. Here's what I was talking about previously. These helmets were not available. I want to say these Zephyrate helmets or whatever, they were not available previously. Like, you could preview them, but if you hadn't done it originally, hey boss, you couldn't do anything with them. So it looks like you have a chance to get them now. Okay, here's the unique stuff. Watch Nights, that's Living World Season 1. What is this? The Zephyrate Sanctum, I've seen this before, but I don't know what that is. Only usable in cities. I don't know what that is. I've seen it before, and it sounded interesting, but I'm still not entirely certain what that does.
Buying something. Nuts, seeds, roots.
Ew, no. Ooh, slick pack. Now that's the kind of backpack I'd want to stick on my second necromancer, the sacrificial. This is the kind of backpack I've wanted to put on him, but you could never get to it.
His friend?
That might be worth me pursuing, depending on how expensive these festival coins are.
Toast it aside.
Wasting nature's gift. At least we teach our cubs.
Watch Night Mark II, those are new for the festival. Of course, it has to be the most shapely thing possible.
Blacksmiths over 20 months hammered these
Catcher.
blades.
What is that? Good grief.
Baked.
What do you need?
Oh, wind, sun, and lightning. Okay, so there's a couple of things that look kind of appealing here. It's a fairly shapely watch night. I've never seen a watch night in person, so... Oh, Lion's Arch. That's a black light.
The fury is mine.
gonna have to be careful not to record for like hours on end without thinking about it.
Are you here to purchase something?
I don't care.
Minus craftsmanship here.
Bizarre trader. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have here.
That's all I needed.
Everything you need. Follow your dream.
No idea what these are for.
What do you need?
Wait, you want me to trade materials? No way! No, I'm never talking to you ever again, buddy. You just lost my vote.
No refund.
No, no, that's not happening.
But it must be our
No free
destiny
samples.
to regain that trust.
Zephyrate supply boxes. What the hell?
Welcome.
Now, on the other hand, trading ectos might be a good thing just because I build up ectos reasonably fast enough, or rather I don't spend them very often.
Song go with you.
I also build up wood supplies. Okay, so these two might be worth it. The others, not so much.
These Nepherites have a curious aspects less.
They worship the elements. You've got lightning, wind, sun.
It's a neat outfit.
Lightning, wind, and sun. So, nature.
Specific elements of nature, but not all nature.
And we see these aspects as pieces of a greater whole. It is so interesting to see how these other cultures work.
I'm gonna have to be really careful not to fill up my the memory on my computer with all this stuff that's happening here. What the hell? What on... What interior? Okay, presumably that's what this is. Of course, the only time you ever learn to use these things is in dry top, and I never go to dry tops. Wow, that was unfortunate. Really? Fuel supply. It's not a jumping puzzle, but it's challenging enough. No! Okay. Well, at least I made it through. Why did you show up?
I'm here.
Ha. Why is my
chose you.
other pet activating? That's weird. Get. Oh, okay. Oh my god! That is bizarre. Clearly that's something that, like, left over from before mounts and before gliding, but that being said, good grief.
More people should learn to barter.
No refund.
Drobert, because why not? Wait, aren't you a ghost? Yeah, you are.
We'll trade. We'll barter.
Glob of gloopy goo, really? Or glob of globby goo? Why would I buy any of these things? I'll trade them to you for coins if that's what you're asking, but
Specialty components now available.
they're talking about World v World, which I don't
Something?
do.
20 blacksmiths over 20 months hammered these blades.
The Legion calls.
Hail, citizen.
Left right airship.
I gotta go. There is no profit in the eternal alchemy.
Wait, didn't I just come through here? Yeah, I did. Oh well. Don't bounce.
What do you do?
Yes. Climb to the top, that'll make it. No. Oh, great. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
I am awesome.
Oh, goody. I just activated another achievement. How many? 30. I just pack and go away. That's gonna be a while. Oh, why'd I do that? Chinese aesthetic to this place. Well, maybe I should say ancient China, perhaps?
May Lissa aid you.
Red bean cake, rice ball, bottle of rice wine. Oh yeah, this is the Chinese district.
That's all I needed.
Chinatown.
Greetings.
So what does this do?
Don't
Talk
miss
to you later.
the best deal on the block.
Ah, this is what I was looking for. No, this is... Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Now we're talking. Is there a cave right there? What am I seeing here? Well, there is. You know, I disagree. There shouldn't be. I'm enjoying myself. I like the kind of the exploration side of it. Like, I don't know where things are, but that's okay. It's not driving me crazy. That's one of the things I made the mistake with Sandra's lore. She's done 100% map completion in Central Tyria. She's done almost all of Arg Basin and a portion of Tangled Depths. I think she's done most of that. Yeah, so like, I haven't completed all that. But she's done most of the other maps. She's, like I said, she's been everywhere. She's my most traveled character. She's been everywhere that I've been. So the idea that, what was it, that one? I just hate and like how this game gives you no introduction to how the festival works. I love it because I like how you have to find it all and actually ask people and whatnot, and I hate it because it gets confusing. I disagree. I have no problem with this. This is fine with me. I wonder what all this quartz crystal was for. And you can see echoes of the Zephyrite in, what was it, Living World? No, it was in Crystal Oasis. If you go to Destiny's Gorge, you can see the architecture, of the leftover architecture of the Zephyrite, like before they picked up and left town. So if you go to Destiny's Gorge, this is all Zephyrite territory in here, or it was until they left it. And then the Elonians moved in and took it over as their own, because the Zephyrite were floating around all over Tyria. So, like, I knew them from that, and I'm immediately recognizing. I mean, this looks just like this is Zephyrite technology, if ever, or not technology, but this is definitely their stuff. Boy, this goes up and up and up. Holy smokes! And this is all before gliding. Wow! Like, not even mounts. Whatever. We've had mounts for what? 7 months at this point, 8 months at this point, whatever. But like, they did this without gliding. Oh my god. Well, I guess I suppose that makes sense because the aspect crystals were. Is that what this is? Yeah, that's what this is. Okay. Oops. Like this is how you got around originally in the Labyrinth Cliffs, which is why it's called Labyrinth Cliffs. That's what the aspect stones are for. It's like a massive jumping puzzle. Oh, dude, I should tell you. I just cowered it out. Whoa, this goes way up there. Yikes. How on earth am I supposed to get this? How did I nail that? Wait, is there a difference between a sky crystal and a master sky crystal? Oh, there is! Well, there's a difference between them, I think. Yeah, because there's sky crystals and there's master sky crystals. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference still. Yeah, because there's that. Oh, shit. I'm moving. Oh, shit. Wow, they didn't even have that in Path of Fire.
I am awesome.
Get up. Oh, I made it. Master side crystals. Oh, so there is a difference. Okay, I didn't know that just now. Oh, shit! No, 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 no! God damn. That gets annoying really fast. Well, there's a Nuok here. They didn't have Nuoks in Season 1, so he's new. They've got all kinds of critters running around in here.
Study the jungle and survive.
Stock phrase, whatever. Oh, now I gotta take the time to find my way all the way back up there. How did I get up there? I don't remember. This actually isn't... I can't believe I'm saying this. Legendary shield, don't care. This is not very mount friendly, believe it or
They
not.
worship the elements. Lightning, wind, and the sun. Those are their aspects.
Lightning, wind, and the sun. So, nature.
Specific elements of nature. But not all nature.
And we see these aspects as pieces of a greater whole.
Now available.
It is so interesting to see how these other cultures work.
You know, I suppose now that what's his name? Not to spoil it too loudly, but now that can I turn? Oh, I can. Okay. Now that spoiler alert! Now that Palawa Joko is gone, I suppose it makes sense to have the Festival of the Four Winds. Maybe that's why they took him out. Maybe that's why they finally finished it. They wanted to bring all the races of Tyr together. Like, yeah, we've got dragons and stuff still running around, but like, we don't have to worry about Balthazar, and we don't have to worry about, alright, I have to manually turn this off. We don't have to worry about Balthazar, we don't have to worry about, oh god, I have to do this again. I don't want to.
Dwayne a blessing.
Don't pick that up, I want to grab, thank you. That's scary, you're just going to drift right off the edge. I suppose in a strange way, or maybe it's coincidence, that South Sun Cove was kind of similar. They had just defeated, what's his face? They just defeated Zytan, and everybody was... Is that right? Zytan? Or was it, what was the other one? I can't think of this. Was it Zytan they defeated, or... I suddenly don't remember. It's Torn Flyer. Okay, so I need to... Oh, shit! It was either Zytan or Scarlet Briar where they ended up in South Sun Cove and they were taking their beach vacation or whatever, so... Yes, 2:30. Is that what I was looking at a moment ago? I went to South Sun Cove to have a beach vacation. Oh, damn it. I'm having difficulty. Oops. Banging my head on a lot of things, too. I'm stuck. Whoa! Oh, I made it! Yes! Yay. This is not, like, gliding is actually the better way to travel. Oh, god damn it, I need to... It's down here. Feels like most of the traveling upgrades that we got over time from the expansions are awkward to use in here, but that's not a bad thing. I'm actually glad that they do that because it's a type of oh my god, you want me to cross that? No, I'm not gonna. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, that would have been a monster to beat if I hadn't had this. Again. I cannot imagine trying to cross this. Ah, damn it. This is fine. I've got no problem with a packed-in environment. This is what Divinity's Reach and not necessarily the Grove, but this is what Divinity's Reach and Black Citadel should be like this, where it's really compact and just lots of stuff happening. This is what it should be like. Where is it? There it is. Now I gotta take the time to walk all the way back up there. That was strange. I still haven't made it to the top of the cliffs. Oh, there is. There's a sky crystal. I would never have seen those. So yeah, these speed. Yeah, these are speed. So what I need is a jumping crystal. Ooh. There we go. This is great. I love this. This is... Oh, you can land on these. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, what?
Bangles for your sweetheart.
I'll buy it. There he goes. That'll be.
Oh, I fucked. Oh, I fucked myself. No. I thought I wasn't going to make it, so I turned my glider on, and it turned out I made it worse. This is what it was like before gliding. I wonder why they didn't keep the aspect crystals. That could have been... That would have been a totally different thing for Heart of Thorns if you were just running around with aspect crystals. That would have been totally different. So, these aspects were even more involved
Want to test your
in the Festival of the Four Winds than they were in frickin' Season 2. Let alone in, can I make it? Oh, I made it! Yes! There were a dry top, that's what I was thinking of, dry top. Because dry top, you've got aspect crystals all over the place. I wonder what these do. Except that that's dark. Figure it out later. And that's just a big old loop. Wow, am I actually finally making it to the top?
Always be loyal to your crew.
That's nice. I like that. Oh, what did I find? There's another... Oh, it's a tor... Oh, wow, I didn't even see it! I didn't even see it was when I walked down here. I was looking for crystals, I found that instead. I forgot what those do. I thought I could aim it.
Someday, I'm gonna lead an entire legion.
Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I think I know what they just did. That's interesting. So these work if you have crystals on you already. Oh. Oh yeah, because ordinarily you can target it. Oops. Come on. But in this case... Oh, it switches! It's like a bouncing mushroom. Interesting. Wait, what? I've been deceived! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Phew. That's interesting. It's like a Bouncing mushroom, that's cool. For those of you who are joining after, or joining from Path of Fire, welcome. There's this thing called a bouncing mushroom. You stand, or you jump on top of it, and then it bounces you. Hey, how about that? Wait. Well, I can't see those flyers at all. That's very strange. What I want to do is I want to get that crystal red under me. Just didn't make that. Out there in like 100 of these things. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm not going to pay attention to this.
Yes?
Is it safe to say I finally made it to the top of this thing? It does seem to go up and up a bit. Oh, trader. Oh, trainer. I think it's a trader. I'm terrible at water balloon fights. Not even gonna. Oh, hello. Oh, it's her egg. Let's see. What does this say? Interesting. Yeah, it wasn't until... I don't remember season 1... No, season 2 introduced the egg. So, like, when the Zephyrite showed up in the original Festival of Four Winds, they didn't... Arene wasn't even a word. The egg wasn't around. There was just... The Zephyrites are traveling around. They have this destiny thingy that they have to deal with, but they were non-specific about it.
What?
You know, I take it back. Maybe it's not a Chinese influence. Maybe that's it. Maybe more of a Tibetan kind of theme they're going for here. Hot air balloon. Oh, this is where... Oh, I finally circled back. Yay. If that's not a race stop point, I don't know what is. Ugh. There's one down there. Can I get back up if I jump down? No. Oh, not that that will matter much. I'm just gonna grab that one. I've seen it. How on earth would you get down here? Oh my god, you would approach from below. That would be a monster. Huh. Oh. Any others here? God, I don't think you would approach it from above. Like, you could, but I think the objective was to approach from below. So that makes this... Let me get some distance here. That makes this entire cliff face a giant jumping puzzle. Holy shit! I am so glad we have gliding nowadays. Wow. You probably, like... I don't know, like, fell from above? Or... How would you have... Just bounce, 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 bounce all the way to the top. Wow! That must have been frustrating! To be fair, one of my favorite jumping puzzles, like, ever, which is in the Silver Waste, it's called Dry Dock Scratch or something like that, is a massive jumping puzzle. Well, I shouldn't say massive, but there's a very, very big jumping puzzle here. And I'll be honest, if it wasn't for gliding, I would probably hate that jumping puzzle. I will be honest that I have completely, totally, 100% abused gliding while I was in there. Although the very first time I ran it, which took me 2 hours, I intentionally stayed away from gliding as much as possible. How close am I to the end? Very close. 2 more. Have I traveled through everything? Pretty close, I think. So, who's that? Oh, that's Bossu. Huh. Oh, there's a race right here. That's not the music I was thinking of. I suppose they wanted to save the Sanctum Sprint music for the actual Sanctum Sprint. Fair enough. Is that a freaking shark? Oh, joy. Oh my god, there are sharks in here trying to take a swing at us. Screw that noise. Oh god, why did they put sharks in this game? Why? Oh shit. It's almost not worth it to jump over. Whoa! Where do I go? If it wasn't for them leading the charge, I wouldn't know where to go. Oh! Oh! Yes! Did I get second or third? Second or third. Tell me I got second. Ah! So close! Come on, who took third? Are you kidding me? Oh, there must have been somebody who was flying ahead of us, because I never saw that third. I could have sworn I was going to take third. Wow. Okay, so I took fourth on the first try I ever did it. You know, that's actually better than the Super Adventure Box race I did, where I, like, was always last place. I was that terrible at it. So I'm actually kind of proud of myself I made it that far. Wow, that's a heck of a I got totally lost in there. If it hadn't been for the fact that somebody else was leading the charge, I would have been lost in there. But definitely once you get in there over the stuff or whatever, transition to something that moves over land a lot faster. That'll get you a head start. Ah, that was cool. Wait, what does that say? Alright, let's see what this does. Cannot deposits. Okay, alright, it's gonna be one of those. Let's see, I've got 2 more sky crystals to find. And there's one right there. One more to go. One more. Oops. Ow. You know, if I didn't... Oh! Oh my god, this is funny. These are flippin', was it steampunk electric guitars? What the hell? You'd expect Char to be wielding those. Like a bagpipe and a flamethrower, and that's awesome. That's great. Right, I got one more to find. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna hit my head. Nope, no, I'm not. Okay. Five, and there's 10 of them. Oh, the race finished. Let's see, what did we get? More of those. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for this one. Darn it. Already went up over there, so... Oh wow, that pushed me up pretty high. If there's one on top of that. There is not. That house. That flying house. Wait, what's that? Now, if you didn't have gliding, how on earth would you get up here? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything. I'm fairly certain I haven't seen anything like this since Heart of Thorns. We know that the Pale Tree is on the recovery, but it never occurred to me that there would be Mordrim Guard who would have survived at the defeat of their master. That's interesting. There's been no say on the matter. I'm really glad they put that there. Oh wow, I think I'm actually gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry, but oh man, the feels. They actually expect me to go up there? Oh my god, if I can actually touch this cable, I'll be stunned. Nope. And if you didn't have updrafts or gliding, you wouldn't be able to get there. Wow! Wow! That's cool! Ooh, what's that? What's that going? I wonder if they're ever going to make an underwater mount. Like a dolphin or a turtle or... Oh, a dolphin would be kind of neat. I wonder if there's anything down here. Just a plant. Edge of the map. Okay. Oh, it also has a depth limit as well. I'm surprised they didn't put anything down here. Like, can you imagine a Quaggan village setting up shop down here? I'll have to look around a little bit more. I wonder if any of Dragon's Watch are in here. I don't think they are. I think I've gone everywhere that I can at this point, although I haven't done everything. I think I've kind of seen what there is to see at this point. So I did that, and it's also nighttime now, so... Oh, I remember there was... Running around here. Did I go up there already? Yeah. I remember seeing a couple of crystals when I was on the ride, but I don't remember if I grabbed them afterwards. I've got one left. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, I goofed. I goofed. I goofed. That was gonna happen. Alright, we'll do it your way. This is how they did it originally, after all. Nope. Really? How do you get up there? Can I stand on a tree? How on earth do I get up there?
Fury is mine.
Yes. Yay. Oh, there's 52 of them? This is gonna be one of those achievements where you don't know how far the end of it actually is until you like cross one of the thresholds or something. Somehow I didn't think 30 was going to be the answer, but oh well. I don't remember hearing this music before either. No, 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 not yet. Not yet. Eek. Okay. Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. Cool. Yay. Eek. Whoa! Oh, I see. You grab it from way down there, and then you use it here to teleport over here. Okay.
Another proud moment.
Also, no combat so far except for a random shark popping out of the water. Popping out of the ground. Oh yeah, I forgot they have sand sharks nowadays. Oh, what's this? Oh, sneaky! This is something you wouldn't have been able to get to previously. Now that's what you get from exploring in areas that you couldn't get to previously. So you see, they do have some stuff here for gliding and for mounts as well. So there actually is a mixture of things to do. Unless you were supposed to bounce your way all the way up there, which would have been very, very difficult. Speaking of difficult. What time is that? Ooh.
I must believe that this pain will pass.
Why would they put a cable there? Whoa! That doesn't work. Okay. It's an intangible cable. Oh, good. It'd be interesting if they put a jumping puzzle in here. Oh, who am I kidding? This whole thing is a giant jumping puzzle. There's one there at the top and one there at the bottom. So, oh yeah, bizarre dogs. Yeah, bizarre dogs. Okay. Let me check to see what the Griffin race thingy adventure, whatever it is. See where that is, and then see if probably move, take a break, and then go to Queen's Jubilee. I can't believe they brought back Queen's Jubilee. I wonder what their excuse is for doing that. Okay, so it's above me. How do I get up there? Didn't I talk to you already? Yeah.
Live well.
Don't cause trouble on my watch.
Good to see you.
It's nice this place acknowledges it acknowledges world events. I'm glad they do that. Okay, speaking of acknowledging things, how does one get up there? Because the further back this way I go, it says it's above me. But, alright, let's see, is there another updraft I can use? No. Shoots you forward, which is what I don't want. I don't want that either. Can I go to the outside? This is it. There it is, but how do I get up there? Because I have to go to the end of... Oh! Yeah, he did that just as I thought of it. Okay, alright, that's how you do it. Alright. Oops. Don't you dare fall off. Prove your expertise. 24 seconds? Okay. Where is it? I've never done this before. Is that it? Hmm? Oh, I bet I let go. Oh, get up, get up, get up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Touch it, touch it. Yeah. I may have to work on this a little bit. Okay. Well, at least I know how to get here. Okay. This is cool. Okay, so there's the Griffin race. Oh, there's two Griffin thingies. Crystal collection, that's something else. I don't know what that is. Oh, can I land on top? Yes! Wow. I saw that. Tell me I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see that. Ooh, sky crystal. I just randomly picked up a torn flyer. What the hell? Don't hit that. I've been randomly picking up those flyers more than anything else. Can I land on these? Nope. Darn. Aww.
See? I told you I'd come through. The Black Lion Trading Company never disappoints.
I'm impressed, Evan. You pulled the supplies together faster than I expected. If I didn't know better, I'd say it's almost as if you knew we were planning the festival before we announced it.
That's just Jar intuition, Keel. You work in this business long enough, you learn to anticipate everyone's needs.
Oh, really? Our newest aggression. Ha. That's so cool. Because I know somebody, Seraphiel, he doesn't... he's still working to get the money up to get a griffin. Oh, dude, he can finally, like, play around with a griffin and see what he's spending his 250 gold on. That's great! Love that.
Do you think we will ever soar as high as before? Feel the sun's rays as we once did?
I have little doubt.
Oh, what's this?
Welcome.
Ew. Ew. PvP. No. Ew. Splock? Really? They haven't... Alright. Bottled?
Can I help you?
Oh boy. No gliding, no mounts, I'm guessing. Wait, this will be it. Wow, how long has it been since I've been stopped recording? It might have been the race? I don't know. I'm like, I paused or something like that. I thought I turned it back on. So anyways, I was just thinking to myself, it would be interesting, not here necessarily, not for the festival. This is a pretty neat place. I'm liking this place. I like what they have to offer here. But I was just thinking to myself, that's not what I wanted. It would be interesting if ArenaNet could come up with a jumping puzzle that intentionally used mounts. Not where mounts were optional and could help you out, but like they're required. It'd be nice if they did a jumping puzzle like that. And don't do it timed. I don't want to race. I don't want to venture. I want to not lag out. And this isn't the wacky whimsicalness of that ArenaNet usually pulls on us. Like, this isn't the Super Adventure Box, which is an obvious homage to 1980s and 90s 8 and 16-bit video games. And it's not the just WTH of Halloween and Winter's Day. It seems to have a little more... how can I put it? Not philosophy, but there seems to be a little more... less wacky and slightly more based on... I can't say reality, but... I don't know, there's something happening here. And I'm liking this festival. I'm liking the appearance of things. Little boats. Oh, that's a net. I thought it was a boat. It's 3 p.m. I need to take a break. Been at this since what, 1 or 2, something like that. So I need to take a break. What have I gained so far? Not much. Okay. What an interesting place. I like this. It's a shame that I'm going to be playing it so much for the next few weeks that I'm gonna burn out on it. I don't want to lose this feeling that I've gotten here. It's an interesting. Ooh, another crystal. Yay.
At your service.
All right, yeah, break time. I need a break. So with that, this is Aving for saying, hey, thanks for tuning in.